Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we mail it in for Labor Day. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Wes Harding, Tim Wyatt, and Katie Joyce.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Top of the morning to you.
What's happening?
Hey-o. So we I like Labor Day. I like the weekend, the holiday, all that kind of stuff. I hate the end of summer though. I love summer, and it's dwindling down. To me, in my mind, it ends at Labor Day, but we know that on the calendar it goes till a little bit later this month, and then the weather will start changing, and it's like, oh, this isn't too bad, and then ultimately it gets cold, and that's what I hate it. So yeah, that's me though. That's me. And then
fall time is the best. Fall time is the best season.
Summer's the best.
No. My God, it's like Satan's asshole outside today with 3,000% humidity.
God, you feel alive. You're young. Wait till you get to be my age, and you'll be like, "Oh, the bones, the joints, they work so much better."
Hot flashes kick in later in. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna enjoy summer anymore.
You'll be loving summer. I'll be dead, but you'll be like, "Damn, that old man was right when he told me that." I wish we could dig him back, and I could tell him. I would apologize. I would apologize if we could bring him back to life. Yeah.
No, I'll come to your grave in fall time to tell you it's still my favorite.
I like summer and fall. Spring and winter can fuck all the way off. I don't.
Katie's gonna waltz up to Akeley's gravesite with a pumpkin spice latte.
Oh my God!
Long, tall boots, her black leggings, long white shirt and leather jacket.
Keep going, please.
Solo season, baby.
There it is.
Fall. Everything's turning brown, and that fall's no fun.
Can we decorate your headstone with like fall y'all and like
Katie needs a cigarette now.
Fall y'all.
Spooky. No, I want to swelter. I want to be in my pool. I want to be a spooky bitch. I don't want anything in between. I want to hang myself in the winter, and spring is just gloomy and gray. Like, I cannot do the in-between. Summer and fall. Give me a state that has those. I don't know what state that is.
Honestly, I like being an all four season area. I because it makes me appreciate all of the seasons.
Yeah, you leave it all the time. Yeah.
I think I would hate being in like Arizona where it's like, oh, do we want summer with 120 or winter with 98? Like that, I would not be down for that.
No, so the idea thing is though, Katie, is I want to be in Arizona 6 months. I want to November 1st, Halloween's over. Fuck the Midwest. I'm going out west where it's nice. And then I will come back in April. Or probably.
Is this?
She'll reemerge in April. Yes.
I sounds like.
Don't worry, audience. She'll be there at 4th of July. Don't worry if everybody's getting upset.
Yeah, all you 4th of July lovers, don't worry.
Hey, October 31st, I can be in Indiana. I can have a summer. I can have a fall. Then winter can fuck all the way off. I will not reemerge until it's summer again. That's the life.
It's going to hibernation like a bear.
Oh yeah, it's reverse hibernation though, because she's going to a very warm place. But yeah.
Yes, I don't fucking
point about Katie.
Winter. It's horrible, and I am not in a good space in the winter anymore.
Yeah.
Good.
Katie, you can't really say you're a 4th-season girl when it's like, well, Memorial Day. Well, I'm Memorial Day in Pensacola.
I'm flying out of here.
Hey, Thanksgiving.
I
Thanksgiving
it's cold.
in Florida.
I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly to South. Yeah.
Christmas. Oh, I do that in New Orleans. It's like, well.
Yeah, it's not exact. Katie's not exactly.
I'm going for like weekend trips, so in like 5-day trips. I'm still here for the rest of our season.
Oh, you're inside a courtroom. Yeah, it's all climate controlled. It's no season inside that courtroom. Yeah.
No, I have to walk across the sidewalk to get inside.
Oh, yes.
Glimpse of hope at Christmas. Some of us get to enjoy Christmas, and then we want to die until it's Key West time. After Key West, it's like, oh my God.
Okay.
Already. My God.
I used to make sure that my own road was plowed with the tractor so that cars could get out, but I don't do that anymore. Now I leave my garage with my truck and I drive into my covered parking at my office. And then
so you don't have to walk from outside.
Why would I go outside?
To the point that I'm adding on to my office. And when I was meeting with the architects, I talked about how it's really important for me to have covered parking. And they're like, well, it's not really standard to have covered parking on a building this size. I go, I don't give a fuck what standard. I am accustomed to covered parking and I will have my covered parking. So because we're changing it up of I'm doing the layout of the parking. And so the the way I'm doing it though, it's going to be 90-degree parking to the building instead of right now. I got to pull in one end of the lot and just park lazily along the building and then pull out the other way. It's wonderful. But pulling a 90-degree, I go, I don't know if my truck can make that corner, make that turn. And they're like, park back here. I was like, no, I will have my covered parking. What part of this is not clear?
Yeah.
You might get this because you're also a dog person. So like I have thought of my dream house in my head, and I want like a dog room. Like I want that room, like not the like a walkout basement, right? Like I want the dogs to have their space there, but they have a tunnel to go outside because I don't want to feel the cold. I want to be like when it's winter.
They're gonna go out via tunnel.
To walk out of a tunnel because I
Makes
have
sense,
a husky, I have a mastiff. They like it. I fucking don't. Babies go outside and play with me. What? Come back in the tunnel.
There could be some benefits if you can do something for raccoon proofing as well. So we have this issue in that just a doggy
Don't you
door,
have
the
dogs
raccoons
for
will
that?
come in.
Well, no, I don't want a door. I just want like a garage door for this dog.
Like a garage door.
Oh, like you just don't want to be
Katie?
standing by the door when you open it for them.
Exactly.
She wants a motion detected door.
So
Yeah.
what if you just need like a 3 Seasons room with an opening, a small opening at the end for them. So you just let them out into
Not
the
small. 'Cause they're
With a
big.
motion censored door like at the grocery store.
I want
or
a
you
garage.
you let them out into the garage, close the door on them, and then hit the button from inside the house that opens the garage door.
The
That's
button.
what you mean.
Please say
Yeah.
it correct when you're
That's
talking
what
about
I
the
want.
button. It's button.
Button.
Buying.
When I hit the button, I want the animals to come in. And when I hit the other button, then they go out.
I
Yeah,
I had one of those
Cold
buttons.
hit me in the face. I don't want to experience that anymore. I don't
Right.
want
One of these buttons. My dog came back from training, and now I have a button to make him do what I want.
Oh, does it work?
It only works for one of them.
Does that work on husbands too and boyfriends?
I'll
Yeah.
let you know.
You
I'm
train
gonna
them
put the
too?
collar on. I'll put the collar on John next. I'll let you know.
We'll see how that
Oh,
goes.
it's like a clicker. You know, it's like
No,
that
it
Office
might-
episode
It
with
only works for one dog.
You ever try any of
Was it
that
that Office
Worcester
episode?
sauce?
Worcestershire.
I will tell you, I almost switched the collar this morning. I was laying there at like 5:30 this morning, and I feel John roll over, and the covers pull off me. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to pull these back. And right as I'm getting ready to reach, all of a sudden the pillow disappears from underneath my head. That motherfucker in his sleep rolled over to pull the covers off me and then pulled the pillow out from underneath my head. And my initial reaction, I go, really? And he witnessed enough to wake him up, and he goes, oh, I'm so sorry. And like starts to shove the pillow back underneath my head. And I go, covers two. I just didn't move a
Covers two.
muscle. I just go, covers
like,
two. And he
You
recovers.
actually share covers because
We still do. It's
I-
the oversized
You like
blanket.
sleep in the same bed?
It's
No.
a
Oh
10
my
foot,
God.
it's a
Oh
10
my
foot by 10 foot
God.
comforter. So it's the
Eventually you'll
oversized
give
blanket
up and you'll just get your own covers. It's better.
Yeah.
I had
it's
my
really
own
good.
covers
You
with
get your
my
own cover.
ex-husband. We had
we
all
have
we
a
had
fucking
separate
king
covers.
bed,
That's
and
why
we
it's-
still could not share that cover because we both. I like to be a cocoon. I want it all to myself. He can fuck off, but he
I like-
also is rude about it, and he pulls it away from me. We got separate comforters, and nothing has made our relationship better than
Oh.
getting separate comforters.
Mine ended
My
one
problem-
day. Yeah.
It's I don't like the way it looks. My bed has to be made every morning and look
No,
nice
Garrett,
for my
yes.
day to start.
Uh,
And separate
That's
covers
psycho.
makes it impossible. to
No,
make
you
a
just
bed
get
look
one
nice.
big cover over that it just looks
Yeah,
good. It's
yeah,
a shit
exactly.
show underneath, but yeah.
Yes,
It's all
that's what Steve-
ruffled.
So
No, you get a
fold-
big thick plush one. It'll
Yes.
hide a lot. Yeah.
It
I'm
does.
telling you. I know.
So I fold one in half. It's usually on his side because I don't care. So I fold his in half, and then I put mine over the whole bed because it looks nice. And then I steal it away in the night. Separate comforters is
Yeah.
a relationship saver.
Yeah.
100%.
What is
The
the
oversized
appropriate
one-
number of pillows on a bed as well? Is there an appropriate number of pillows?
Well, 2 per person is what I
No.
Two
Three
if
for
you're sleeping.
myself. I need 3 for myself. I don't care what he has.
Okay, I
think
technically use 3. I have 2 regular pillows and 1 like round side pillow that goes below my
For my
side.
back. My back. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
2 per person is my answer.
No, 3. 3.
Three. It's three.
Well,
I
okay,
have
2
3.
per person plus my specialty pillow that gets hidden in the back.
Well, that
it's
counts
small
though.
enough.
That's a pillow.
No, because usually I have a dog there.
That goes in
so
your pillow count. Yeah.
Okay.
My
Just like a
pillows.
hat count as a pillow.
I have to have, and they have to be in the right order. So like there's one that goes on the headboard, there's one here, there's one there.
They do have to go in
Right
order.
or I cannot sleep.
Based on what sheet set I've chosen, they have to go in a certain order, so it looks nice. But yeah.
Uh,
Wait, Wes and Tim, what's your answer on numbers of pillows?
I think
26.
I'm told it's 6
He's old.
because I've been told it's 6. I can, for the
Per
life
person or
of me,
total?
It was 3 per
no,
person.
per side, per person.
Jesus, you got 12 pillows in your bed?
Is there just like
Is your wife building a
I-
barrier down the middle?
bottom?
I know she's building a barrier down the middle.
She's building a fort.
No,
Like
It's a
stay
fort.
over there. Keep your
Obnoxious.
side.
Some of
And
them
it's so
throw
annoying.
pillows that you like kick off the bed at night.
There's at least 4 on the floor. At least.
Okay,
Because
yeah,
part of it
those
says me, I'm doing it out of protest.
Count. Those don't count.
No,
Those are
the throw
decorative.
pillows,
Those
the
aren't.
throw pillows, they absolutely count.
no, that's
They
but
don't-
he's asking about
I-
decorative included.
Yeah, no. So those don't count. I count the pillows I use. I need 3 to go to sleep. There might
Okay, well
be
then how many
12.
more decorative
use
pillows
decorative
or throw
pillows,
pillows
no.
are out
Oh.
there?
I just put on a matching pillowcase.
If I
that
go to a
looks decent.
hotel and they have the decorative pillow, first thing I do is I take that thing and I wing it as hard as I can in the
Yes.
corner.
Beat it
Because I know it's
all
under
the way
somebody's
across the
ass
room.
and they're
If
not
the
washing
window
it.
opens, shove it out the window. 'cause
I
usually
I-
throw it as hard as I can in the corner, and I'll leave it there. And I know when we leave, it's in that corner. It never gets picked up. I
No.
guarantee you.
I
Yeah.
fucking love a decorative pillow. And do you know that I even put
Wow.
my couches?
It's
you know, my
usually propped
dogs-
up under people's asses while they're having
No.
sex and shit in
What?
a hotel.
Well, at a hotel, no, but in your own house.
Does
it's
help with
grown house.
appropriate angle and entry rates. Yes.
Yeah.
It also saves the hammies in certain
No.
positions.
Katie,
It helps out.
Katie has the
out.
best laugh
house.
on the network. I love Katie's. When you get her, you can't always get that laugh, but when you get that laugh, that's the best laugh on the network. Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's no joke here. Hey, it's a lot of hard damn work on the other
So
side too.
McNew, you go into Motel 8 where you stay, and then there's a decorative pillow there. You just snuggle it up to that
No.
thing.
Hotel
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, you're just snuggling up with that thing. Oh, this is so comfy.
No,
Oh, it's a little
no,
scratchy. It's a little scratchy.
God,
There's some
no.
dried material on here.
Listen, there's an art to this. You have 3 pillows that are for sleeping. It's for your head, your neck, your back. The decorative pillows are only for the daytime. They get kicked off in the night.
But then you have to move them out of the way, and they're sitting on the floor, and then you have to put no.
I
I
don't want
draw
the
the
decorative
line
pillow
here.
at all. I hate
No.
the
My
decorative
life.
pillow.
No, I even have them for my
Hunt
couch.
that
and my
thing. Oh,
dog's
yeah.
stuck
I
them
know
up
we're
all
just
day.
getting like visual answers from Wes. He's like shaking his head and giving us
I-
like reactions.
I know.
He's saying nothing at this point.
There's bigger fights to pick than these.
He's not going to talk anyway.
I
so.
personally need one pillow to sleep with, and the rest of it I don't care about.
That's it, huh? One pillow.
If you have
To
the
each-
right pillow, if it is like a good quality, good for you pillow, you could
My
have one pillow, and
pillow.
that's the
Yep.
ideal life. Honestly, like I would love it if I could
You
have
use
just
my
one pillow.
No,
I have a my
Wes-
pillow,
Wes
and they're
says
okay.
the rest I don't care about. Is he not going to be pissed if he walks into 12 pillows? He's going to be like, I have to throw them on the goddamn floor. Like,
What do you do with
he
4
does
pillows?
not care.
I've been able to remove my pillow from below my knees because my chiropractor's been doing an awesome job lately. And I've had only head and side pillow, and it's been great. So, and my side is again, it's that little tiny like circle pillow. It doesn't really count. It's a half a pillow.
Oh, no.
1.5. I'm at 1.5 right now, and it's
This has
just
gone. Wait, are we drinking or are we not drinking? Where are we even fucking
We haven't
at?
done anything.
we
but
never
talk
even got
about
to
pillows.
small talk at this point.
Somehow we went
pillows
from do you like
from-
Labor Day to how many
and
fucking
throw.
pillows are on
To
your
be
bed?
I'm passionate about pillows.
To
So
McNew
the-
snuggling
the-
up with decorative pillows at Motel 8. Yeah.
Yes.
I thought the question was, do we like Labor Day or not?
4 pillows.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we've determined that the range of pillows is between 1 and 6 per person.
Yes, per
so
person.
if you
Yeah.
land at 4, you're probably chalk. You're probably considered sane. I will have to share some point in time, sneak a picture of the general's tapestry of how she believes that the bed should be properly pillowed. Because Steve, you're right. Those throw pillows, some of these things, even in my own house, I yeet them all the way across the room. I'm like, I don't know why are these even here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know why they're there. They're not there for me right now.
Right.
Maybe later. But not now.
They're not
They
for
help
you.
the angle. Yes. Yeah.
They help. You have a proper entry level. It makes things a lot easier.
My wife
does.
got one of those wedge pillows. He's like, turn that thing around
Yes.
and you can use that.
I go, if you turn it over, Steve, you'd be surprised what
He
happens to
knows
your
how to
world.
meet the Fockers.
Yeah. 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 So on that note, it is
Cold.
time to
Oh my
drink.
God. Ooh.
What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Wes. Wes, what do you got?
I have the discontinued cult favorite, the 6-year Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond.
Bottle of Bond. Okay. All right.
Another screw top.
It is a
That
screw
is a
top.
screw top for
Have you
sure.
ever been on this show before, Wes?
I have. I have.
To the Bourbon Daily, Wes.
We
Is it?
love-
I have.
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily. We do cork pops here.
We do
I actually
cork
thought it
pops.
was the screw top daily. I thought it
The
was
screw top daily. Oh, he got the wrong
Welcome to the
invitation.
Screw Top Daily.
That was actually that was my fault.
Podcast about
It was
everything
Steve's
bourbon
fault.
delivered to you
I
every
typed
day of
that
the
in.
week.
He had a typo on the
Yeah.
on the
You guys sent the wrong
agenda
show
there.
notes.
Yes. Yeah. All right, Katie, what do you got?
Oh God. I have Delback Desert Kilt Pick.
Oh, ABV
Ooh,
barrel
very
shot.
nice.
Oh, very nice cork pop too. Yeah.
That felt
That's
good.
gonna be
Too
tough
bad,
to
Happens when
beat.
you have
too
the
bad
throat
it's the
pills in the
too
right
bad it's the
direction.
screw off challenge though.
Yeah.
I completely lost in the screw up
No,
challenge.
you're
I think.
fucked in that. You're done.
I would like to say though, my cork pop was enough that it woke up the puppy behind me.
Yeah,
He
that was
Oh,
the
yeah?
worst. That was the worst
Like,
screw off I've ever
"What
heard.
was that?"
Yeah. All right, Tim, what do you got?
I'm topping off the night with a 2019 Yellowstone limited edition.
Are you just scratching off the numbers on the same fucking bottle all night?
I think so.
Slide on the set. Slide on the set.
Terrible.
Stacy.
Ooh,
That was good.
for Tim though.
It was good for Tim. Not as good as Katie's.
Oh.
Not as good as Katie's. No. Justine Mays gave me this bottle. She didn't want this one, and it has can you see that number 236 on there? I'm sure Justine's collection is so organized, everything's numbered in her
Oh.
system.
What is that?
So,
Impressed.
yeah,
Oh,
I got
man.
I got bottle
Puffy paint
236.
and everything.
Oh yeah.
What is
100%
that?
agree.
What is that, Steve?
This is Detling. So from Biggest Gambia Spirits in
Okay.
in Louisiana, or no, Alabama. I mean,
I
sorry.
thought it was Koval, then I would understand why she didn't want it.
No, no. So this is Detling. They make some good stuff at Detling. So totally different deal.
Copy
But
that.
here we go.
Base.
Base,
So much
base.
slosh as well. But what possible numbering system would you have? The only possible one would be like in the order you buy them, because you can't put them in another order because you're constantly adding more.
Right. Well, she's probably got a spot though. Spot 236. Now this is. I bet you there's a new 236 there. But then if she says she's drinking, she has friends over, and 10, 12 bourbons are pulled off the shelf and poured. Now she knows exactly where to put this one back, or whatever's now going to replace.
But if you have a different method, you know where to put it back when you don't have to keep it in the same spot, because mine are always shifting when I add more bottles.
know,
But it's
Always
because
move.
I have them in alphabetical order and by type. So is it
And
the
by style.
It's
Yes.
Is it the single barrels or the batch? So it's the two types of by bourbon in an alphabetical order, and then or is it a rye in alphabetical order, or an Irish, and there's the Scotch, and there's the, so I have it all organized. And it's just, if you're not me and you take it off the shelf, just put it on the floor and I'll put it back. Is the
Okay.
rule.
Just put it on the
Ouch.
floor. Okay. Just,
Katie, you don't overthink
Wow.
things at all, do you, in
No.
life?
Not at
No,
all.
not at all.
No.
no.
Did I step away and someone asked how crazy can you talk? While we're
Yes.
on?
That was
Oh,
the
okay.
question.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
All right, McNew, what do you got?
I am joining the Screw Top Club with the Fitzgerald that's only found in 3 states.
Old Fitz.
3 of the best.
They're the best. There you go.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Oh, I
gang.
think you beat Wes.
Cheers. Damn it.
Yes, Katie won, by the way. Katie won that. So
She did
Good
not
job,
win the
Byron.
screw off though.
no. All right, what we'll do next, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're just continuing our Labor Day celebration. We'll do that in just a few.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we are mailing it in for Labor Day.
Yes, we are. Well, Katie said she had a question for part 2 of the show. What do you got, Katie?
We even get to Tim's part 1 though, is my question.
We did.
I knew a cool question. How many pillows do you use to sleep at?
Oh
night? That's a cool
shit,
one.
you're right.
Yes.
Okay.
Now the
Yes.
All right. So then my actual question. So I have 2 of them. I could ask both and we could choose. My first one was about wearing white after Labor Day. I think about it too much, but I feel like that's going to be a dud of a conversation with this group.
Sure,
So my actual
sure.
question
I got you, but they will suck. Don't ask them.
Yeah, easy there, boomer. Don't worry
Is-
about it. It's
is
such a
you-
boomer thing.
Is it really?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
It is.
Those days are over.
Oh,
That
wait.
ship has sailed, Katie.
I did not expect this much input. I thought I would just get dead air.
So I like winter whites, so I won't wear white Labor Day to Thanksgiving.
Winter whites are real because like I have like a white suit coat blazer, but like I only wear it between Memorial and Labor Day because I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
no,
breaking
for
things
sure.
if I wear it.
But these guys don't care, and their audience doesn't care what.
Whitey tidies never go out of style.
There you go.
Wear them all year long.
That's right.
I cannot imagine.
We only swap them out when they're brown.
That's
I saw
right.
a man in whitey tighties, and I was like,
No.
I
No.
would not fuck him if that's what came.
Go with box.
Really?
Wow.
You would
Oh.
you would
Really?
come out on that.
No. Hang on.
We talked about this on
Okay.
Sunday's
No.
recording, Steve.
That is a flat out fucking lie.
Right.
And McNew knows if John Hamm walked into her house in whitey tidies,
Yeah.
she would have to tell her husband to go and visit his mama
Other things
or
would be
something.
dropping.
I would
Right.
not kick him out of bed.
If he was wearing whitey tidies, that's exactly right.
I just feel like you have a
Does it really matter?
No.
You're trying to
Oh,
get him naked anyway.
McNew, don't lie.
I just
You would
Nice
kick John
jackets or
Hamm-
Calvin Klein.
off and then come back. I don't want to see those. Those
No,
are
no, he's
No,
got
that's
like I like to do my foreplay in my drawers.
No,
so
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
there's
he's
no
got
I
to
think he's going to take him off and put him on his head like Spider-Man.
So you
No,
would
he's
kick
gonna
him out.
slide into the room like risky business.
Yeah, you would kick him
Some
out. for
tall
that.
white socks.
Yeah.
You know what? He wouldn't even care because you know how easy it is for John Hamm
And
to pull
Crocs.
tail. No, he just goes. He'll just go next
He
door.
doesn't even have
knock
to
on the
use a
door.
throw pillow.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
takes care of business.
yeah.
no. I can
So
deal
anyway,
with some socks. I
That's
don't
my
like-
opinion of whites after Labor Day.
I
Okay.
can forgive socks, but
Okay.
Katie,
You're
go on.
missing out because boxer briefs are, and even probably you have all kinds of fun patterns. You can have all
Mm.
kinds of fun with it. You can
But they're
wear
not
whatever
white.
the hell
If
you
they-
want.
If they have a pattern, they're not white.
Well,
Correct.
nobody
But
wants
there's
white.
this opportunity
What
to add a
else?
little whimsy to your day.
You didn't ask about patterns. You asked about white.
Nobody wants whitey tighties. Nobody
What's your other question? Yes.
My other question is
happening.
frustration with general contractors, and if you have any ideas of how to actually find this. These are two very different content.
Different.
And if you have any bad experiences with like contractors in general,
Yes.
and then
yes.
I mean I feel like everyone has.
Sure.
That's a decent portion of my law business. And then also, do you have any tips on how you found a good contractor? Because again, with adding onto my office, I am like frozen over choosing a general contractor because I know I can create a complete nightmare for myself here. Of like, I
Right.
know who I want for my HVAC. I know who I want for my plumbing. I know who, so I know some of the specifics, but I don't know the general of like who I'm going to trust with the rest of this and not create a nightmare for me. Because also I'm a bit neurotic. So if it's not done properly, and I'm like, I will freak out. So I
So
don't know how to fix it.
here's a tip. When you envision them, just like you're
is what I've
speaking in
gone with so
public,
far.
you always think of everybody being naked. Do you think that contractors wearing tidy whities or not?
I don't care
If they think
what
you're a
they're
tidy
fucking
whitey guy,
wearing,
you-
because if
you
they
go the
don't
opposite
use the right
direction.
framing method, I will lose my shit. Is the problem?
So-
Like,
My experience is to don't go on to like their website and look at reviews because all those are skewed. They have their friends come in. What I do
Sure.
is I hire contractors off of Craigslist. They're the most trusted contractors you could find. They're genuine, upstanding people without a
Craigslist?
true business license.
They're off permit.
Best rates.
Yeah.
They
this is
won't
like
show up on.
how much for that back page
I'm-
work?
Yes. Yes.
They're licensed and everything. Yeah.
And even better, if you don't like their work, they'll just threaten to kill you, and then you're fucked anyway. So
Yeah.
it's
There you
perfect.
go.
But you didn't pay a lot for it, so it equals out.
Craigslist. There you go.
The reality
I-
of it is, it's really, really hard. In all seriousness, it's hard for me to find, unless you know someone personally,
Right.
it's really hard to find a good contractor because you can go to websites. There's magic that's done. They never show pictures of like their hardest projects that
Right.
look much better but aren't perfect. They show all their easy shit that's perfect. Like
Right.
this floor looks immaculate. This backsplash is perfect, and
Because they
and
already had a
every-
perfectly level surface to work with.
exactly. So it's to me the best thing to do is start with trusted friends and family. Have they had anybody
Find
do
out
the-
who
the-
they've used if they've had a good
have
experience.
found out anybody
Or-
that they've had the work done. Outside of that, you're probably better off, I hate to say it, but Google's pretty amazing. And I've had good luck actually especially we bought this house 2 years ago and redid all the floors upstairs. Went to Google because we didn't know anybody that was a floor people. Went to Google and looked at like the first 3 places, went to see their shop, kind of see how they keep their shop, talk to them and whatever. A couple people, we got kind of a weird, like slimy feeling, and we went with this other guy. He ended up doing perfect job. It was a good price. It just, I think part of it is you got to take a little bit of a gamble, but you can help yourself. I'm a big proponent of picking out places and then going to like their showroom / shop or whatever, and just seeing how they run their business. If
Okay.
you don't have the best way is to know somebody you trust and they have used someone before.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm with you, Wes, but you either know somebody or know somebody they know. So like my brother contracts on the weekends. He does it on the side. And he's
He wanted
super
to come to work in
talented,
Missouri.
but he's got like a bazillion kids. So he has a real job because he has to have insurance. So anything I need done, I call my brother. If he says, nope, not doing that for you, he will refer me someone he trusts. So I'm like, okay, great. And our neighbor is also a contractor. So I'm like, if I can't do my brother, I'll do our neighbor. So I got lucky in that sense where I'm like, no people we like.
Yeah.
Us. So,
McNew, that's not the neighbor that just put their house up for sale, is it?
but no. So no, my brother.
Okay, good.
My floors are fucking great. And he's like, and I don't ask for discounts. I'm like, tell me your real rate. Tell me what you'd like charge somebody that you don't know, that you don't care about. I will pay you that. And he said, okay, great. So my brother did all my floors. Our neighbor will probably redo our bathrooms. So, you know, you just like, you got to talk to people and be like, what are you doing? What's your business?
Talk to people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a life-size 4th of July photo behind you as you're meeting with your contractor too. That always helps.
That's true. That
Yes.
does help my brother because he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I think your brother's used to it at this point. Yeah, he's got to be.
Like, the fuck
He gets
are you
all the requests to meet you and send the picture around. You just don't get them directly.
Yeah,
No.
no. Here's the thing. My brother was cool in high school. I was not. I'm cool now, and he is not. And it's a fucking
Well, I
weird
can tell you one thing that's changed since high school between the two of you.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
He
yeah.
said 1 or 2 things. It's changed.
But your brother has 6 kids, so the 6 kids will keep you busy.
Yeah, you know, there's only 4 at home now. He's doing good.
Oh, he's doing good.
He's
Yeah.
almost out of jail.
Yeah. He's
all-
due to have a couple more, maybe. So, yeah, we'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
So, you know, the youngest one goes to kindergarten this year. So we'll see what happens.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get that empty house. It'll be a fun time. So, yeah.
Anyway.
So there you
So
go.
what about Labor Day?
Labor Day. Anybody doing anything for Labor Day?
No.
Barbecue.
It's one of 2 holidays where I sit down with an Ashton Virgin Sun-Grown Churchill cigar, a bottle of whiskey, and a bucket of ice, and I don't move until that Churchill's done.
Yeah, no. So I will probably use my pool if it's still fine.
Okay.
Uh,
We'll see.
just-
We'll know in about 2 weeks. We'll know in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
drinks and just chill that day. I think I don't want to do
Yeah.
anything.
I love.
I'm sure
Labor Day.
Katie's flying somewhere. Yeah.
Well, no, I was
Yes.
hoping to be on a float trip, but my ex is gone to a fly-in, so I have our animals, and he's borrowing my truck to take his camper, and then he's gonna have the generator we share as well, and I don't want to go camping without a generator or my truck. So I'm still figuring out
Oh,
my Labor
man.
Day plans.
Right.
Life is tough. Life is tough.
Person.
She
is
made
doing all
Labor
this.
Day in California.
Yeah.
No, I tried
Colorado,
to 4th
maybe.
of July in California and fucking Southwest. Oh my God, I'm still pissed. I have not talked about this story.
Oh.
Oh, Tim just opened up a can of freaking worms.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Ah, so I was supposed to
Fire
be in
away.
Palm Springs for 4th of July.
Right.
Very excited. I even turned down a night of podcasting because I was like, no, I won't be available. I'm going to be on the plane. So we're supposed to leave at 10 o'clock at night on a Friday. A hailstorm came through St. Louis at like 9:15. So terminal completely full. All these planes waiting to leave before the holiday weekend. And they said that they're trying to get the technicians through to approve the planes to leave after their hail inspection. Part of it was like, I'll sign whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. Put me on the plane and fly me there. I don't give a shit at this point. Like, let's go. They wouldn't do that. And so we're waiting around. Finally at like 12:30, they cancel our flight. they cannot get us onto another flight until Sunday. There's nothing available on Saturday. I'm like, I'm not going on Sunday to then come back on Tuesday to California. I'm not doing a 2-hour time change in that short of a time frame, not doing it. So I go down to baggage claim just to get my bags back, wait in an hour line to turn in my ticket. And they're like, okay, it'll be 30 minutes or so. Wait around until fucking 4 a.m. And then they say, oh, we don't have anyone else out there. We're not pulling any other bags. Everyone has to go home. And I'm like, I could have gone home at 12:30 and come back and got my bags. I did not get my bags back until July 5th. I would have been back from my trip already by the time I got my bags back. My bags went all the way to LAX, sat there for several days before someone at LAX called and was like, hey, are you coming for your bags? And I was like, no. I filed 3 claims, came to Lambert, spent an hour and a half here trying to get my bags because they said they were here. I just need my bags to come back to St. Louis because they never should have left in the first place. And they were like, oh, okay, we'll send them back. I'm like, great to know that your process is entirely fucked. The entire night I was like, let me behind the counter. I'm going to redo your process right now because you all are failing and I will make all of this better immediately.
So here's my thing. If I have a direct flight, I don't check bags. I go out of my way to have a carry-on, to have my little personal thing. I
am too high maintenance for that. I had 2 checked bags.
Unless it's direct.
2 checked bags for a weekend.
I had a float for the pool. I had my blow-up raft. I had all kinds of stupid shit with me in my checked bag.
Well, you got to have all that. That makes sense. Now that makes sense.
Thing was the
Yeah,
I
I think you're being ridiculous till I heard that. But I
She
was
had
like,
to have her inflatable swan.
yeah.
Can you name 3 things in the bag so if we know if we found it? And I was like,
I will not.
Yeah, I can. I was like, there's a rainbow blow-up raft. There's a fan that if you fold it out, it's going to say work bitch. There's it's like I list like the 3 most.
There's a personal massager that is pink.
I listed that one as polka dot toiletry bag. Thank you.
So Steve thinks that Southwest is a cult, but they give me the direct flights. If it's not
oh
direct,
my god, I know. So and I have the companion pass. So wherever I fly, John flies for free, and I have like 250,000 points. So
Southwest has fallen apart this past year, though. They were the golden child.
They need to get their shit together because I figured out the system and I get companion pass year after year. So John flies free wherever I fly, and I use my points.
Maybe not
and
anymore.
I don't pay shit for flights everywhere I go, and now they need to figure this shit out.
it might actually be fucking easier to drive to Key West next year.
Yeah.
Oh,
Than to fly to fucking Key West. Like flying to Key West is a hassle anyway.
no one's
Flying to Miami is also a hassle. So I'm like, I might as well just fucking drive.
This is a huge hassle. I think I know a friend who's in Miami who she's dating the guy, but he is a private pilot as well. So I'm hoping that they're still dating next year in January. I can just fly with him down to Key West because it's a huge pain to get to Key West. I hate it.
No, I even looked at like the Key West ferry out of Tampa because Indy has direct flights to Tampa. I'm like, that's cool. That's fine. I can do that. It's still a pain in the goddamn ass because it only wants to go out when it wants to go out.
Yep.
McNew, I'll pick you and Chris up on the way down.
That's right.
There you go.
There we go.
Tim's got you covered.
But,
Wes, you were going to say something about Labor Day. What are your thoughts on Labor Day?
I love Labor Day.
I'm sorry, are we talking about Labor Day?
Yeah, we're talking about Labor Day. No, I love Labor Day. It's like
It's weird. It's a weird thing to talk about, Wes.
Wow, what an odd topic to talk about, Wes.
On the Labor Day.
You know
What makes you bring up Labor Day?
You know what? You're
Weird.
right. Fuck Southwest. Flying Southwest is like eating nacho cheese Doritos instead, or nacho cheese chips instead of eating Doritos. Fuck
Yeah.
Southwest. They suck. You're right.
It's not
You're missing your
Frontier.
sister.
It's still like you get 2 check bags for free. Their seats are comfortable.
Oh,
It's not
no.
Frontier.
Until they lose your bag,
Yeah.
or you don't get on, or the flight's delayed.
I wouldn't even.
No,
fly
I would never fly Frontier. Okay, I flew Frontier once and I said never again. It was a lawn chair in the fucking airplane.
No, who does that? No.
But
Frontier.
also, I flew United up to Appleton, Wisconsin.
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 Oh, I love Wisconsin.
Sean Connery.
Oh, gosh, my gosh. I love Wisconsin.
to Oshkosh, and I said Chicago for 7 hours because they couldn't find the airplane. They were like, the airplane's here somewhere. We're still trying to find it. Here in O'Hare.
This lady says she wants to go to Wisconsin. Where is that?
It was a great job of the Hut set. That was a great
Was
job of the
that
Hut boys.
Midway? Was that Chicago Midway?
Wisconsin.
Chicago Midway. Midway is where they I have been traveling Midway so many times.
United fucked up just as much as the rest. I sat in Chicago for
Bunda,
7 hours.
Wisconsin.
It's
I
not even.
was a 2.5-hour drive for my destination. We're not going to say
I love the fact that she's still ranting in the middle of this nonsense.
I am. I don't give a shit about the rest of it.
He's like, I'm talking to McNew and fuck you guys.
Midway or O'Hara? Which Chicago was it?
I was at O'Hare. I was not at Midway.
Oh God!
Did you say O'Hara like Catherine
O'Hara.
O'Hara?
O'Hara.
Is
Was it O'Hara?
San Diego or something?
Mhm.
Oh, you little Lassie. You're at the O'Hara.
Oh
You're at
my
the O'Hara.
God.
You're at the O'Hara. Oh, yeah.
I was in O'Hara like Macaulay
Oh.
Culkin.
Oh, you had a wee drive at the O'Hara.
It's all fucked up, man.
A wee tussle there in the O'Hara.
Only. Oh my God. Because I was at O'Hare or O'Hara, I did feel kind of fancy.
You gotta preface it by saying
They had the United Polaris Lounge, so I was able to go into their, at least their Polaris Lounge for the day. So I was able to sit at the bar for 7 hours with free snacks.
And
So
on
it was
your way
the
to
only
Wisconsin?
saving grace.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Way to Wisconsin.
So I love Labor Day. Labor Day is great in Wisconsin. Only if I fly Southwest. But I won't ever fly
And through O'Hara.
to Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
But I love connecting through O'Hara. There's nothing better than a good old.
I mean, a transcript of the show would just be like, what in the fuck is happening here?
Can you imagine a paid transcript person reading this? Like,
We should
bunch
have
of
that
these
in the show.
idiots.
For a transcript of the show, send $2 to.
They'd be like, what language is this show in?
This is when they put
Can we get subtitles?
inaudible crosstalk is where they put
Yes.
in.
Wisconsin.
Wapudo do Wookie.
Whoever
Solo.
out
Solo. I see you, Wisconsin.
I think Steve's goggles are fogging up.
So I missed. See, I had watched all the Star Wars. I missed the one when Solo got sent to Wisconsin.
That was the one where he was. That was the one where they froze that monster out there and had to sleep in his belly. That was the.
That's
That
right.
was the Wisconsin one.
It smells, man.
reel it back in.
Oh, he's inside.
Grilling for Labor Day. Like Labor Day is a grilling holiday. What are you guys grilling this weekend?
Labor Day. Here,
Who's listening to this right now going
No, it's-
absolutely apeshit is Evan Van Soyk. Evan Van Soyk's going apeshit saying, you guys don't know Star Wars, you don't know it's right. He's probably going apeshit right now.
you've never been to Wisconsin, damn
He's
it.
like banging his steering wheels. He's driving down the
I
road.
would never in Wisconsin. I've seen every episode. They've never been in Wisconsin. I swear.
I got my first shillelagh in Wisconsin, damn you.
I have a shillelagh. It's in my box. Fun.
Is that what you call it these days?
You want to see? I have one.
Is it battery powered?
See my
Oh my
shillelagh?
God.
Is it battery powered? It
Oh,
Gaelic to you?
oh,
Got 10 settings.
oh my God. What the hell? I
got
mean,
a
try to
Wisconsin
explain the
setting.
show. It was a funny show. Explain it. I mean, you can't. Oh, we said Wisconsin, and then she got on her shillelagh to show us. What the fuck is happening?
There was some rant
He's
about
having trouble
Southwest.
breathing here.
He's digging through
Oh
stuff.
my God.
Oh, dear God. How do you fit that?
Is that a shillelagh?
How many 12 volts does that thing take?
Oh my God.
What's the charge time on that thing?
Oh my God,
It's solar powered.
That's the rectal probe I'm
No,
gonna be working on.
Tim,
the
it's
rectal
solar
probe.
powered. She keeps it out at the pool. It's solar powered.
Oh shit. Oh.
This was actually a gift from our neighbor because
I'm sure it was.
contracting. If you didn't contract, hire my neighbor. But
Is his last name O'Hara?
no, it's not. But he found it. He's like, "Do you want a shillelagh?" I found it in a wall. So
His name is Patty O'Hara.
Old folks. And he found it in a wall. And he's like, "Your wife, Cyrus." She gave it to my husband. He's like, "What the fuck are we gonna do?" I have a shillelagh now because my neighbor found it in a fucking wall. I feel
Tomorrow-
like
Wall
The
shillelagh.
answer is, well, what do we do with this? I'll show you, and you start smacking them with it.
Yeah.
You know?
I
Bend
know
over and I'll show
it.
you like Christmas vacation.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, there you
Whole
go.
thing.
That's impressive.
Wow.
That's impressive. So, and she's
that-
drunk, so she'll,
If
Chris
you ever
is gonna
get-
find her at home.
If you ever
with
get to
that. We'll come up with
Wisconsin, you
that.
need to take that with you.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Wait,
know
let's
what?
Fly through O'Hara.
You know what reminds me of Wisconsin?
What's that?
It's- it reminds me of being in elementary school. Justine Mays went to elementary school.
Remember? Do you remember Wes back in elementary school when we used
I
to
do.
put pizza pups in the microwave?
My favorite part of elementary school is where they went through and we had to learn the 50 states. And I got to Minnesota, and then I got to Wisconsin. And that was my favorite state because they had cheese, and they had the Packers,
Oh,
and it was bordering Canada. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
a fucking awesome place.
I'll tell you what, the best days during elementary school is when they let you watch documentaries. You know,
Yes.
you wouldn't even have to do any school stuff. You're just
Yeah.
watching documentaries.
My
all
favorite
day.
was the
Or what
documentary
about
of
American
Wisconsin.
government class? Yeah.
This is a goddamn bourbon
know,
show.
and all that stuff.
You know what's funny about that is after that episode where you guys were making fun of her, when I was
Yes.
thinking in my head about the word, it took me forever not to pronounce it in my head elementary. It was hard to go back to saying
Right.
elementary. Like it
Even
was,
right
it
now,
was in
I'm
my
like,
head.
how is it actually said?
Oh, I know it's
Elementary, yeah,
very
it's
crazy.
elementary, yeah.
It reminds me of
It's
when I was a
elementary.
kid. My cousin tortured me by saying Pocahontas instead of Pocahontas, and it really, really upset me.
Oh, just
I got really upset. For a long time, I was like, it's not Pocahontas. Like, I was real upset about it.
Right. Well, Bill and Ted screwed a whole generation because we all call them Socrates.
yeah, so
So-
great. Yeah. That's the good Katie laugh right there.
Is
Wow.
The great thing about Katie's laugh, you could equally, I mean, have it as a person who's a lawyer or homeless. I mean, it seems like a very good homeless laugh.
It sounds very
It covers the
very
spectrum.
demonic.
Oh, it covers the spectrum, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like a good rich person laugh, you couldn't have that as homeless. You could be like, oh, look at you. You can't have that if you're homeless. You could never have that. No.
Yeah, it
No.
sounds very demonic, actually.
Right, right. So, yeah, so. On that note,
Put up in
What
elementary
a
school.
fucked up Labor Day we just
yeah,
had.
yeah, that's
Wow.
a hell of a Labor Day show.
Jesus.
So,
Should need my
Fuck.
inhaler. Jesus.
Cheers
I
to
know.
Labor Day, 'cause I don't think we worked on this one.
yeah, this was insane. It went a totally different direction. So again, all happened organically. That's the best when
fuck's
yeah,
sake.
someone says Wisconsin, and then it just gets things going.
And
so.
then it just opened the shillelagh.
it was
Oh, I've
fun.
got one of those. Oh my god. All right. On that note, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Katie, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
In Wisconsin.
I don't think. Just don't find me. Just don't.
It's best. It's best if you don't.
Best to leave her alone.
Billy on Instagram at Katie Proof.
Katie proof.
That's right, Katie.
There you go. All right, Tim, how
That
about
was a
you?
great Katie impression.
Yeah, it was.
You can find me apologizing to the entire Bourbon Daily audience for this mailing it in Labor Day show when it
Like
airs.
the
And
two
on-
people that's listening.
when listenership goes down as a result of this one. And on Instagram at SwyGuy2112.
All right, Wes.
You can find me on Instagram at bourbon_West.
All right, McNew.
I'm on Instagram at McNew ABV.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got that company website, abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. We've got over 3,000 shows. Maybe you're doing a road trip for Labor Day. So check it out, abvnetwork.com. We've got all those podcasts you can listen to, so make it a fun trip. And come by and see us. If you're on that trip, divert into St. Louis and check out what we have going on at the ABV Barrel Shop. At a minimum, sign up for email and text distribution at abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience, so please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. Helps new people on the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
All right, great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Have a good Labor Day out there, everyone. Take care. See ya.
Good day to you,
Auf Wiedersehen.
laddie.
Peace.